The crisp spring air of April 28, 2025 will carry with it the weight of history. On this day, Canadians from coast to coast to coast will cast their votes in a snap election that has the potential to reshape the nation's future. The stakes have never been higher. The choices have never been starker. This is not just another election, it's a defining moment in Canadian history. The eyes of the world are upon Canada. Our neighbors to the south are watching closely, as are our allies across the globe. Canada, long admired for its stability, its compassion, and its unwavering commitment to international cooperation, finds itself at a crossroads. The decisions made on April 28th will determine the course of the nation for generations to come. This election is about more than just choosing a new government. It's about choosing what kind of country we want Canada to be. Will we be a nation that stands up for its values, even in the face of adversity? Will we be a nation that protects its citizens, provides opportunity for all, and remains a beacon of hope in an uncertain world? These are the questions that Canadians will answer on April 28th. The future is in our hands. Let us choose wisely. Let us choose Canada. Mark Carney, the man at the helm of this storm, is no stranger to high-pressure situations. His journey from the world of finance to the Prime Minister's office is a testament to his intellect, his resolve, and his deep-seated belief in public service. Born in Fort Smith, Northwest Territories, Carney's early life was shaped by the vastness and beauty of Canada's north. This upbringing instilled in him a deep appreciation for the country's natural splendor and its diverse population. After excelling in his studies, he embarked on a career in finance, rising through the ranks to lead both the Bank of Canada and the Bank of England. It was during his tenure at these institutions that Carney earned a reputation as a steady hand, a brilliant mind, and a leader capable of navigating complex economic challenges. He was praised for his handling of the 2008 financial crisis, his commitment to sustainable growth, and his ability to build consensus among diverse stakeholders. In 2025, with Canada facing unprecedented challenges, Carney felt the call to serve his country once more. Heeding the call, he entered the political arena, quickly ascending to the leadership of the Liberal Party and, shortly thereafter, the Prime Minister's office. His background in finance, his international experience, and his calm demeanor made him a reassuring figure in a time of uncertainty. Now, just weeks into his premiership, he faces his greatest test yet, securing a mandate from the Canadian people to lead the nation through a period of unprecedented global turbulence. The decision to call a snap election was not taken lightly. Prime Minister Carney inherited a minority government, one constantly on the brink of collapse. The political landscape was fractured, with no party holding a clear mandate from the people. However, it was the escalating tensions with the United States, under the unpredictable leadership of President Donald Trump, that ultimately forced Carney's hand. Trump's protectionist trade policies, his disregard for international agreements, and his open hostility towards Canada had created a climate of fear and uncertainty. Tariffs on Canadian steel and aluminum had crippled industries and cost jobs. Threats to Canadian sovereignty, particularly in the Arctic, had raised the specter of military conflict. The very fabric of the relationship between Canada and the United States, long considered a model of peaceful coexistence, was unraveling. Carney, a staunch defender of the rules-based international order and a firm believer in the importance of the Canada-US relationship, recognized the gravity of the situation. He knew that Canada could not afford to be led by a weak or divided government. The country needed a strong, united voice on the world stage, a voice that could stand up to Trump's bullying and defend Canadian interests. The US-Canada relationship, strained to its breaking point, is undoubtedly the defining issue of this election. However, it is not the only challenge facing the nation. The Canadian economy, battered by Trump's trade wars and grappling with the forces of globalization, is in need of a jumpstart. The rising cost of living, stagnant wages, and lack of affordable housing are putting a strain on families and individuals across the country. Climate change, with its attendant threats of extreme weather events, rising sea levels, and mass displacement, looms large over Canada's future. Healthcare, one of the pillars of Canadian identity, is facing increasing pressure as the population ages and the demands on the system grow. Social programs, from pensions to unemployment insurance, are in need of modernization and expansion to meet the needs of a changing workforce. Indigenous reconciliation, a long-standing issue that has plagued Canada since its inception, remains unresolved, with First Nations communities continuing to face systemic discrimination and disadvantage. These are complex, interconnected issues that demand thoughtful solutions and bold leadership. The Canadian people are looking for a government that will not shy away from these challenges, but will confront them head-on with intelligence, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to the common good.